Would you believe me if I told you that my family lost 5 people in the span of 10 months? This is the last of a series of our story about how 2022 was a devastating year for my family. In March, we lost my husband's peepaw. In April, we lost my dad on my niece's birthday. In May, we lost my husband's grandmother on my birthday. In June, we lost my mom, and then the January following, we lost my granny, which is my mom's mom. It was just one thing after the next. You couldn't get through one shock because you were forced into funeral planning and then back to the next sick relative. At just 35 years old, I have no living parents or grandparents on either side. Being the matriarch in my lineage at 35 is so weird to think about. It also has me feeling like an orphan at times. I just don't think at 35 we should be losing our parents. Not that there's any great time to lose your parents, but I think this is why I'm so passionate about getting a piece of this farm. My grandparents' and parents' estate is all sold and gone, and all that lives on is a memory. I want that to be different for my husband and my boys. His pawpaw built their farm from the dirt up, and once that land is gone and sold to someone else, you can't get it back, and they just aren't making more of it. There's stories on my profile about the history of the farm. I hope that we can make them all proud. Thank you to all of those that have followed along on this story. I hope that I can go many, many more years without having to tell the story of how I lost a loved one. If you're struggling with loss and grief, and you ever just want to chat, just reach out to me.